Hi guys, well, as you can see, I'm back in Thailand, back on the bike. I thought I'd do a short video, just basically a bit of an update. I've done some cosmetic changes on the bike so far. I'm now starting to fit the wiring harness for the tuning package that I bought back in the UK. I'm out in Thailand now permanently, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of tuning on my bike and also some modifications. So I'll go through the cosmetic changes that I've done so far. I've changed the indicators on the front now for some nice little smaller LEDs, which I think look really smart. Also match those up with the same pair on the back, which the standard factory ones a little bit ugly I think, but I think the new ones look a lot better. So I'm very happy with that. What else have I changed? I've got a tank pad now on the front with the Z1000 logo. Ended up having to order that from Germany, couldn't get one in the UK, but it looks really nice. Gives a bit of protection against scratching and that, but looks very nice, Last year I changed the mirrors, which I think I already showed, but this year I've put a wind deflector on the front of the bike because the one that comes from factory is not really a wind deflector as such. It's more of a cover that just covers the dashboard, the display, so you don't really get much protection at high speed from the wind with the factory item. So I've bought a little small, it's still quite a small item, but it does give a little bit of protection, and I think it doesn't spoil the look of the bike. I think it adds to it, so it looks quite smart, that does. So I'm very pleased with that. So I've also bought a lot of camera mountings now for the bike, particularly this one on the tank, which I have to say I'm disappointed with. Bought it from America, from a company called Ram. They specialize in doing bike brackets. I'm going to do a bit of a review on this because it was quite expensive, and somebody looking to go out and buy one of these, I'd advise people to think twice. I've changed it and modified it because I'm actually going to use the bracket for a different purpose than mounting cameras on, because the vibration that was coming through this bracket, there is another piece that fits. I've adapted this GoPro mount to fit onto the bracket now. Half the bracket's missing because, well, I'll do a review on it and go into detail, but the vibration off the bracket was horrendous. I was quite pleased with the Garmin camera, how it handled the vibration. It's got stabilization on the camera, and it did take a lot of it away, to be fair. However, if you was to try and fit a camera without stabilization to this bracket, I think that would be an absolute nightmare. So a bit disappointed with that, especially considering it was a £60 item. So, but I will do a separate view, as I say, but I've repurposed that bracket. It's actually going to hold the gauge for the tuning to measure the air to fuel ratio, so it's not a total loss. It's actually worked out quite well for me. I'm just in the process, as I say, now doing the tuning modifications. On the exhaust side now I have removed the catalytic converter from the bike. I purchased an item in the UK. Well, it wasn't actually from the UK, but while I was over there I managed to get a white pipe that removes the cat, and I have to say the sound of the bike now with the cat removed is phenomenal with these SP Engineering cans. I have to say I'm over the moon with the sound now. It sounds absolutely awesome, the bike. I've done a few sound tests before I removed the cat and then one without the cat, and the difference is phenomenal. It actually sounds like a real racing bike now, so I'm really pleased with the sound. Very, very pleased. So that's the modification so far. In the next few days I'm going to be fitting the wiring harness to the bike, which will allow me then to start to rewrite the ECU, change the maps on the bike. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get some more horsepower out of the bike. I'm looking at a place that's not too far from me that's got a dyno machine for cars, but they're willing to let bikes go on there as well, just use one side. I've actually found the place yesterday, but unfortunately they were closed, so I've got to go back down and have have a chat to the guy. Somebody I know has recommended me go down there. Maybe I can use it for the remapping side of things, because I'm currently looking into getting a dyno myself, but they are quite expensive machines to buy. So I just want to start at a small scale to start with, start remapping Z1000s, maybe the 800s and the new 900. I'm talking to the company that I've got all the software and the wiring harnesses etc. from, about the new Z900, because they don't list anything on the websites, but the Z900 is a very popular bike over in Thailand. So hopefully we're going to get something so I can do the Z900s and maybe even the 650s. I'm not sure. I am talking to the company at the moment, just waiting for a reply on that now. They're looking into seeing whether they can be able to supply me the equipment that I need to do the remapping. So yeah, that's about all I have for you at the moment. I'm going to do a quick sound test of the bike, but at the moment this week is for the king, so you have to sort of respect that. There's in Thailand the funeral is taking place tomorrow. What day is it today? The 26th is taking place on Thursday, so I lose track of the days when I'm out here, to be honest. So on the 26th is the funeral, so there's a lot of pre-funeral stuff going on, so you have to respect that. There's also a festival on at the moment in Phuket called the Vegetarian Festival. That's taking place at the moment. So I'm sort of not keen on revving the bike up really loud at the moment because of obviously that, but I'm going to do a quick sound test and put that on the end of the video. So that's all I have for you now, guys. I'll speak to you real soon. Hopefully there'll be a lot more videos coming back now, getting everything set up. Registration for the drone has gone in now. I've got the okay to fly it, so I'm going to start using that. Okay guys, until next time, catch you later.